Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having the most incredible day. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Sebastian and I welcome you guys with open arms. I do pop culture tea every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend who's going to spill the tea all day, every day, girl, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I would be so incredibly grateful. And we need to talk, okay? We need to talk. Grab a snack and a drink and let's talk about this. We're going to talk about Miss, how you doing? Wendy Williams, my favorite talk show host of all time and radio DJ. I did a video yesterday from a clip that I saw her arriving to her building, talking about a podcast. She seemed great. She seemed okay. I was like, Wendy is back. Wendy is this. Like, I got very excited. Someone commented and said something like, I watched the whole TMZ interview. She's not okay. Something like that. Leave her alone. And I was like, what is this girl talking about? And I didn't know. I ignored the comment. I was like, okay, whatever. I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. So then it just kind of stuck to me. I'm like, what TMZ interview? I thought about the Fat Joe interview and I was like, a TMZ. So I go on TMZ and I scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll. And then I saw the interview. Or the clip of the interview, because that's the only clip that was there. So I'm going to play a little clip, but it is just so heartbreaking, honestly, to see this. But I'm going to play a little clip. Thank you to credit to TMZ. Here's a little clip and we'll talk afterwards.
So Mort and I talked, and I was like, I've got enough money to do something else. And what I've never done, podcast, which by the way, podcast everyone has. But when you're famous, podcast will make more money for me being famous than doing the Wendy Williams show. So podcast, where will I go? I'm not sure. Europe, the France, wherever I want to go. Also, I know Oz, I know, many people. Will and I are in partnership. Like I told you, Will did all this for me. And so Will and I are partnership. And what the beginning of what we're gonna do, podcast, will be with a certain person. And then we will continue podcasts. And, honestly, I don't know what podcast is. Lymphedema is this. Do you see this right here? Look.
Okay.
No, look closely.
Right.
Hold up, please. Will, hold up. I can't hold it higher. Do you see?
Yeah, we can see. Yeah.
So, listen, I'm heartbroken to see this because this is not the Wendy we all know and love. Something is definitely going on with Wendy Williams. She seems very heavily medicated. She seems very out of it and just very lost. Okay, that's just the word it seems to me. She is talking a lot about money. She's talking a lot and repeating herself quite a lot. Now, my grandmother suffered from Alzheimer's. This is not Alzheimer's, because Alzheimer's makes you forget things and stuff, but you don't look that elevated, or at least my grandma didn't. I don't know, but she was so not responsive. She was so slow with her words, and just it broke my heart because I have loved Wendy for such a long time, and I am very concerned of who she has around her. That is my main concern, because I feel like if you're going through a rough patch, like anybody, I think that because we maybe don't see that we're going through a rough patch, then it's a little bit harder for us to sort of understand. But if we have strong people around us who love us, who support us, who guide us well while we're not feeling well, that's so important. And I really fear that Wendy Williams does not have that. I really fear that Wendy, this is my opinion, but I don't know who would allow her or, convince her, I guess, because I don't like the allow part. Okay. See, I don't know who would think that it's a good idea for her to go on camera like this. You know, I don't know who really is like behind the camera and doing all of these things. Now, I don't know if this TMZ interview was a paid interview. I have no idea. When she went on the Fat Joe live on Instagram, she also seemed incredibly lost and confused, and she seemed very out of it. And she said she didn't have any money, that she didn't have access to her money. And because, you know, Wells Fargo wants to put some kind of like conservatorship over, you know, her to someone, you know, manage her money. It just all is so sad, and it's so like depressing, because Wendy Williams, from her early radio DJ days, such a strong woman, such an intelligent, beautiful woman. Of course, she has said some crazy things in the past that might not be, you know, great, but she's such a hard worker, and such high work ethic, and just so beautiful, and it just pains me to see that she is really going backwards now. I don't know what the cause of this can be. It really does look like pills. I'm not like I don't know these things, but it really does look like she's heavily medicated with some pills that maybe she shouldn't be taking. She just seems so sad and out of it. And, you know, the podcast idea is a great idea. Like I said in my video yesterday, I said, you know, this is great for her because, you know, she could record it from home. She could be chill. She has access to a lot of powerful celebrities. She can get the best guests on. But I don't know if she is capable of doing a podcast, because after watching this interview and seeing just how not well she is, I don't think a podcast is a good idea. I really think that going to a treatment facility of some sort is a great idea, and having love around her, having people who are pushing her to be okay. We don't exactly know what's going on with Wendy, but all I know is that something is definitely going on. She does not seem like her normal self, you know, fast and you know, focused and knows what to say. She just, her eyes, she seemed just so, you know, in the podcast, and I don't know what a podcast is, and money and podcasts and podcasts and podcasts. Something is not right, and my heart is broken for Wendy, because Wendy, when her show first started, and she had this YouTube series, after the show she would post YouTube videos of her in the office just like hanging out. I think it was called the After Show, and she would, like, you know, eat her lunch and talk about her day and things like that, and it really kept me company in a very dark time, and I just loved Wendy. You know, I've always had a very special place in my heart for her, so I hope that she A, has great people around her, and B, hopefully she can take some time to heal and just get the help she really, I believe, needs. But I know Wendy will be back, will be stronger than ever. And, you know, until we find out more information, I just want to wish Wendy the best. I want to hope and pray that Wendy is surrounded by great people who want her to be the very best, and that she can get the help she needs. So Wendy, until you come back, girl, how you doing? I love you. We're here to support you. And I know Wendy will be back bigger, better, and stronger than ever. So I love you all so much. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in my next video.